was hoping this door would lead us to the secrets of our house. This looks like an old attic to me.
Oh, Tony, look at that.
Eek.
Look at that. Oh,
What?
Beautiful.
I wouldn't sit in that if I were you. Looks like it's about to collapse.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Hey.
Wow.
Looks like maybe we did find something after all.
Sid! Jake! Somebody better get their butts in here! I need some help!
Josh! Josh, keep your voice down. Everybody's trying to take a nap to get some rest for the party tonight, and you better rest, too.
I'm sorry, Mom. I guess I'm just not sleeping, all right?
All right, that is enough. I've had enough lip out of you as any human can stand. Now, things are going to be different, starting now.
Now, Martha, I want you to make sure there are plenty of coasters all around. I don't want to find any watermarks on the furniture tomorrow, hello? Oh,
Right
good. I'm so glad you're here. Alfred, please show this gentleman to the kitchen.
Well, it looks like we just came right in time.
Yes, indeed. I have a favor I want you to do. The silverware needs repolishing. You know, Martha, she never does a very good job. Hello, Rick.
Hi, Vanessa.
So you tell her to do it again.
It's very touching.
Mindy, listen, we
Well-
came here to help, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So let's get started.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi. Need any help?
Well, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, you could find your brother for me. I haven't seen him all day long.
Okay, you want me to go look for him right now?
No. No, I don't. Stay here. I need you to hold me together till the party begins.
honey, come on. Everything will be fine.
Well, I hope so, but you know, I've just been having those silly moments where you think nobody's going to show up.
That is silly. You know, you're going to have a house full of people. They might have to, you know, party hop, but it'll be okay.
Party hop? What do you mean? There's not another party on the hill tonight, is there?
Oh, Vanessa, I can't believe that you don't know.
No, what? Now, who would have the gall to give a party on the night that I'm having a party?
Reba?
This is gonna be a piece of cake, man. I'm telling you. All these rich creeps gonna be partying at the Lewis places, right? And all these big empty houses just gonna be waiting for us.
All right, it's rip-off time.
Right on. And the first joint we're gonna hit is her Baroness von Baroness. In honor of Lou Jack here.
Darcy. We ain't going nowhere near that house.
And now, Guiding Light.
We are gonna hit your old lady's house no matter what. That place has more loot stashed in it than all the rest of those houses put together. I know, because I seen it for myself when you took me there. We are gonna clean her out. That stuff belongs to us anyway. It's your inheritance.
You can't hit that house. Why not? Because it's your mama's? Use your brains, Lucky. That place has got a heavy-duty security set up. I mean, we're talking Fort Knox here. There's no way we're going to be able to break in there.
Says you. Sherman can handle any lock ever made, man. The guy's a pro.
Yeah, Pretty Boy ain't no slouch when it comes to alarm systems either. One snip and it's all ours.
Well, I just hope there ain't any Dobermans around, because I tell you, the first growl I hear and I'm running.
Gina, shut up. After tonight, we are gonna be big time, ain't we?
Right.
Yeah.
So come on, what's the problem here? Nothing can stop us now. This is gonna be the biggest score we ever made. Show a little enthusiasm.
How can we, Darcy? That stupid task force is gonna be all over the place tonight. You know, if one of us steps foot on that
Hey, why
hill...
don't you shut up, man? Just shut up, man. I'm sick and tired of you trying to protect your rich friends, man. You act like you're still one of them.
Look, Lucky, just cool it. Cool it, okay? Have a seat. It's just that Lou Jack here ain't used to the big time yet. But that's okay, because I know what I'm doing. The Galahads are going to be back on top after tonight. Think that what you want?
Yeah.
Good, then it's all settled. Me and Lucky are going to go case those houses up on the hill before it gets dark out. See if we missed any poodles. Come on, Lou Jack, we might need you.
Yeah, whatever you say. You know, maybe I should stay here and fill Trimmer and Pretty Boy into my old lady security setup.
Good idea. Now you're talking like a real pro. Make sure you don't leave out any details.
All right.
Come on.
Okay. It's time to break away from Darcy tonight. It's our last chance.
Reva? Oh, this is the last straw, really, Trish. I'm sure she had no intention of having a party until she found out that I was having one. And she's going to invite all the same people. She's probably going to have to give a door prize to make sure they show up.
Vanessa.
The little so-and-so.
Vanessa, I am sure that Reva did not do this deliberately. She's not to compete with you.
Ha! She has been trying to compete with me ever since she rode her broom into town, the little witch.
Listen, why don't you just sit down? You're getting yourself worked up over nothing.
Nothing? You call planning, making all the effort for this party, nothing?
No, honey, I can see that you've gone to a lot of
What about
trouble,
you?
but what about you?
Whose party are you going to go to?
Well, I was planning on going to both parties.
Oh, really? Well, fine. Just go to hers and consider yourself uninvited to mine.
Vanessa, come on, you're being childish.
I am not being childish. I am being justifiably incensed.
Sweetheart, come on, just relax. Let me help you get things ready for tonight, okay?
Billy. I have to find him immediately and talk to him about this whole mess.
You can't do anything now. It's
Now,
too
why don't you
late.
just go home and change? I'm sure you have some sort of turncoat in that closet of yours. Vanessa! I give up. I give up.
Now, you listen to me, and you listen good. You are not the master of this house. Your daddy is, and neither one of us is going to take any more of this kind of behavior from you. Now, you cannot order us around like we're your slaves, because we are not waiting on you hand and foot anymore. Do you hear me?
Yes, Mom!
You better stop shouting, too, otherwise I'm going to tape that mouth of yours shut. I swear I will.
Oh, I believe you, Mom.
Joshua, you are with family. You got to start respecting us, or this is never going to work.
Okie dokie, Mom.
Stop calling me that.
How about Mama?
I am warning you, Joshua. Either you straighten up and start flying right, or you're going right out that door. Now, is that what you want? Is it?
Sounds to me like you better brush up on your bedside manner reading.
Billy, if you don't mind, Joshua and I are having a private discussion
No, No,
here.
we're not. It's over. Hi, how you doing? Come on in.
Hell, don't mind if I do. I want you to sign the Colorado shale oil deal.
Oh, you guys finally agreed on the price?
Whoa, did we ever? Here, let's just take a look.
Wow, you did agree on a price, didn't you? You got it.
So, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, except for this incredible pain that I can't seem to get rid of.
Yeah, well, maybe we could help you get rid of this incredible pain.
Oh, don't you worry about it, Billy. I'm leaving. But we're not through with this discussion, Joshua. We're going to finish it before the party.
Well, brother, all you got to do is say the word. And I'll get you out of here faster than Reva can change men.
No, that's all right. I'm not ready to leave yet. I still have some unfinished business here.
Okay, whatever you want. Just remember, I'm only a phone call away. Hey, how'd Reva find out about the party? Trish tell her?
She's giving the party. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. I'm not talking about the same party you are. I'm talking about the big shindig Vanessa's putting on tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
You're kidding.
No.
We couldn't have planned this any better if we tried. Reva is gonna have a heart attack when she finds out there's competition for her party. Oh.
What do you mean? You tell me Reva didn't know about Vanessa's party? Oh, come on. Reva knew exactly about Vanessa's party. She probably did this whole thing just to aggravate Vanessa.
No. She'd be stupid if she did that. I mean, all the respectable people, which are the people that Reva wants at her party, they're all gonna go to Vanessa's. They're not gonna come here.
Yeah, of course they will. And you being the #1 most respectable person I know, I would be honored if you would attend Vanessa's party and not Reva's.
Oh, well, I don't know how Mom would feel about that. I mean, I don't think she'd like it if I walked out on, oh, excuse me, if I wheeled out on her tonight.
Yeah? So?
So? So to hell with Mom, I'll be there.
Good. Yeah, I better get back and tell Vanessa about the Reva's party in case she does lose a few guests. I'm not looking forward to it, so say a prayer for her.
Well, wait. Maybe Vanessa doesn't have to lose any guests at all.
What are you talking about?
This is Reva's guest list.
Oh, I like the way you think, little brother.
Yo, anybody home?
Coffee, tea, or condominium? Oh, I'm sorry. That's real estate humor. Very bad real estate humor, I'm afraid. But would you like some coffee or some tea?
No, thank you.
Well, what can I do for you? Would you like an apartment, a condominium, or a house? I'm afraid we only really deal in houses.
I beg your pardon.
My dear man, this is a real estate office. I sell. What are you in the market to buy?
I'm in the market for a story.
A story? Well, who on earth are you?
Where are my manners? I am Fletcher Reed. I am a reporter, and I would bet that you are Miss Piper.
Susan Piper. How do you do, Mr. Reed?
Well, how do you do?
I read your articles on Dr. James Reardon. I enjoyed them very much. They were very interesting.
Well, thank you. I do all of my best work when I'm inspired.
Oh. I see.
You know, you may be interested to know that Dr. James Reardon has a brother, a man you sold a house to, Tony Reardon.
Oh, really? I had no idea they were related. But, of course, Reardon's really a rather common name, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I was in the Reardon house, and it is fabulous. I'd bet that it is one of a kind.
Yes, it certainly is one of a kind. Well, you said you came here from a story. I'm afraid I'm really rather busy, so we could possibly get on with it.
Ah, yes. The story. It's just that I get a little bit off track when I'm with a beautiful woman.
Oh, I see.
Oh, forgive me for being so forward. Back to business. The reason I am here is because I am doing an article on Founders Day, and I thought perhaps that you could help me.
I find it rather remarkable that a reporter of your caliber would be interested in something as insignificant as a small-town holiday.
Oh. But really, I don't find Springfield to be all of that small. No, well, as a matter of fact, I understand that Springfield has quite a fascinating history. A history that is endured best in its old houses. And I'd be willing to bet, Miss Piper, that you, as queen of Springfield real estate, would be the real expert on that history. Among other things.
Yes, I think we could safely say that I am an expert.
Yes, definitely. That is why I want you...
Here?
to do an interview.
Well, I think I could arrange that. Yes, I think I might find the time for that. Why don't you, step into my office?
Well, good, good. Ooh. My. How nice.
I'm so glad you like it. Won't you, please sit down?
Now, you could begin by telling me all of the oldest houses in Springfield.
Well, first, there is the, Blue Futrell Estate. I believe it was built in 1859. And then there's the Atkinson place. It's really quite lovely in 1860s. Oh, and of course the Creighton Estate. It's really so charming, but of course I'm afraid it's falling to pieces now. It's really such a pity.
Aren't you forgetting one house? Wasn't the Reardon Cottage built before the turn of the century, too?
Tony, this is going to be gorgeous when I'm finished with it, and it's going to be perfect in this room.
You got the easy one. I can't make a thing of this trunk. I'm gonna go downstairs and get a hammer or something to help me out. And, if any pirates come up here, tell them to take my wife, but leave my trunk alone.
Mm-hmm.
It was a joke.
The chair, it was rocking by itself. The window slammed shut, and then the wind was blowing, and You didn't see it?
No.
You know what? This chair is right in the cold spot. Well, that proves that there was something going on here that made the chair rock.
Sweetie, are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. I'm sure. What do I have to do to make you believe me? Look, this is not something I felt. I saw this with my eyes.
I believe you. I just think I know what's going on.
What?
When I was in the attic, I noticed there were some pretty big cracks between the floorboards.
Yeah.
Now, I think if a draft got in there, it could get down through the cracks and get channeled between the ceiling beams and create sort of a wind tunnel effect, and it could make the chair rock. It could make you cold.
Tony, there has not been a breeze around here for days. You know that.
There's got to be some logical explanation.
There is.
What?
It's a paranormal experience. Listen, why don't you let me have those tests that Jim wanted to take?
Because I want you to forget all this paranormal stuff until we have worn out every other possibility.
We have.
No, we haven't. Look, Fletcher said something to me in here earlier. He said, okay, you remember Miss Piper, how bad she wanted this place back and how she did everything in the world to try to get it? She could still be at it. Now, why couldn't Miss Piper rig up something to make us think the house is haunted to try to scare us out?
You believe that?
It's possible.
Seems pretty far-fetched to me.
You think that's far-fetched, but paranormal experiences are what we should be thinking about. That's a little naive, I think. Look, the extension of the attic goes up to right above this room. And so it would be real easy to rig something up there to make us think something was going on. Look, I'm gonna get this trunk open, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and tear that place apart, and I'll bet you I find something.
Fine. What I want to know is, what do you think you're going to find in there?
I don't know. Maybe the reason Miss Piper wants this place back so bad.
I'm being straight with you guys. Now, either you break away with Darcy tonight, or you can kiss the free life goodbye. What is the big deal about tonight, huh? Word's out that the task force is just itching for some gang stupid enough to break into those empty houses on the hill, while all those socials are off partying.
All right, now what are you saying? Saying how there's a setup going?
Right. They've got undercover cops posing as maids, butlers, chauffeurs, you name it. Oh, and get this. They've even got a special slammer reserved for the occasion.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, you better break away from Darcy tonight, or else that's where you're gonna end up. Now, come on, she's so out of it, she can't even read the writing off the wall. All she knows is that she wants to make this big score, and that nobody in the world is gonna be able to touch her.
Yeah, but you said the heat's gonna be all over the place,
Yeah,
right?
and Darcy's gonna get hers. You can count on that. And so is anybody else that's dumb enough to go with her. No, I'm telling you, the cops are laying 10 years on anybody they catch.
What? 10 years? I'll be an old lady by then.
Well, that's why I ain't going. I ain't going for 10 years. And I hope you guys ain't going either. I care about you, and I don't want to see you hurt no more. Look, it don't have to be like this. You guys can start over. I'll help you. Darcy is going for a fall. And you guys are too good to go with her.
But if we pull out now, Lou Jack, Darcy will kill us.
Come on, Gina, let's be serious here. The four of us against Darcy and Lucky, there's no way they're gonna be able to do anything to us.
Yeah, and how about if they come after us one at a time, huh? We'll be sitting ducks,
That's
man.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there for you, like always.
Yeah, right.
I promise. Hey, Trimmer, what's with the face, huh? Didn't I get you guys off of that rap with the string dance?
Yeah?
And what about your old man? Didn't I stop him from beating you the last 10 million times?
Yeah, all right, I know.
And Gina, didn't I help you from that freaky boyfriend of yours before Pretty Boy came along?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pretty Boy? Huh? Who helped you get off of junk?
All right, you.
Okay. So I helped you all before, and I want to help you again. But I'm laying it on the line this time. You gotta break away from the gang tonight.
All right. I'm with you. Forever.
We're all with you, Lou Jack.
Yeah!
Oh, just look at my hands. I'm never gonna get all this silver polish out from under my nails.
What's that?
You haven't heard a word I've said.
Yes, I have, Minnie. Look, why don't we get these lights out on the patio, okay?
Yeah. Oh, later. You know, I've got to call and invite Mrs. Raines now. God knows I don't want to, but I promised Philip that I would.
Good. I hope Beth comes, too.
Stop worrying about Beth and start concentrating on me. I'm the one who needs you now.
Mindy. Mindy, listen to me. Beth's just a good friend, okay? I don't want to see her miserable.
Yeah, well, I'm sure precious little Beth will survive being dumped by Lou Jack. It's not like she's been dumped before better than him.
Philip should have told Beth that IQ had a message for her from Lou Jack.
Why? I think Philip was trying to protect her from that gang.
Mindy, grow up. Philip's not trying to protect Beth. He's just trying to keep her away from Lou Jack, all right?
Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, the guy is a creep.
Beth loves him. All right? Now, doesn't she have the right to know that Lou Jack wants to see her?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Can we now concentrate on this party?
I don't know,
And
Mindy.
us, and how much fun we're going to have? Now, sit down for a minute and tell me what you're going to wear tonight.
I don't know.
Well, decide. I want to make sure we don't
Listen,
clash.
Mindy, I can't stick around, okay? Apologize to Vanessa for me, all right?
Oh, well, where are you going?
I'm gonna go see that Galahad kid in jail, okay? I want to see what that
Oh.
message is, all right? Now, I promise you I'll be right back, okay?
Rick, aren't you going to kiss me goodbye? Oh! Sometimes he
Was
just
that Billy?
pushes me a little. No, Vanessa, that was Rick who just ran out of me again for about the 100th time.
Hey, I just saw your boyfriend on the way.
Well, there you are. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Calm down. I was just taking care of a few last-minute arrangements for the party.
Well, you've wasted your time. There's not going to be a party. I'm going to cancel it.
Why?
So would you please go right on into the kitchen and tell the caterer and the extra servants and give them their pay. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I'm going over to your father's house and I'm going to strangle Reva Shane.
No, Vanessa, you can't cancel the party. Not now.
I most certainly can. Well, perhaps you haven't been informed, but you see, the newest Mrs. Lewis has seen fit to schedule a party for tonight in order to spite me, and I am not going to enter into the competition with that piece of trash.
Oh, how could she? How, you know, she is so low life. You know, I'm going to go over to Granddaddy's with you. I'm going to strangle her for you because you're in no condition to do that.
Hold it, okay, hold it. Now, both of you just calm down.
Calm down.
Yes.
I'm not going to calm down until I put her in her place.
Which is in the gutter.
And you hush your mouth.
Billy, would you listen to me for a minute? You know how much this party meant to me. You know how long I've been planning for it, and you know how special it was. And then this woman goes and ruins it all. I have...
Just come on over here and sit down with me. You stay put, young lady. Reva Shane could not ruin your party if she tried. Darling, you are the queen of Springfield society. Hey, everybody who's anybody is going to be at your party tonight. Reva's party is just going to go right down the tubes.
Well, I don't know how you can be so sure.
Well, let's just say a little bird told me. Hey, Reva's got money, but she don't have class. Not like you.
Well, I know that.
Hey, I bet she won't even be able to get bums off the street to come to her party.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
We'll all be sitting here with a whole house full of people, and Reva will be over there watching her onion dip go bad.
I hope you're right.
Of course I'm right. Now, we only got a couple hours left. Why don't you two go up and get dressed, okay?
You know, you always make me feel so much better. Don't go away, though. I think I might need you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be here. I got to make a phone call.
Stay put.
Come on, Bubbles. We're gonna make this the best party.
Yeah, hello, darling, this is Billy Lewis. Look, before you leave, I have a few phone calls I want you to make.
I'm back.
You better not be here to lecture me again.
Well, I guess this is your lucky day. I'm here to call a truce.
A truce. Well, I gotta give you credit, Reva. You do have one wild imagination. You know, I think that you could make a living writing cheap novels.
Not a bad idea. Might consider it. But for tonight, I'm going to concentrate on my party, and it's going to be a blockbuster.
Oh, really?
Everybody who's anybody's going to be there.
Well, how about your friends? But then again, I guess you don't have any, do you?
Oh, don't you worry about that. All our friends are going to be there, and your daddy and I are real excited about it, and we think you should be, too.
Well, I'm just thrilled to pieces. I mean, a party. Maybe we could play pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah, we could hang you up on the wall. Come on, Josh, please. We want everyone to have a good time tonight, and no one can if you keep acting like this. Please just try to enjoy yourself.
Does that mean I can't tell any cripple jokes?
Just behave. One night. Now, you haven't told me yet what you think of your new tuxedo.
I'm sure I'll cut a dashing figure on the dance floor in that.
Yep, I'm sure you will. So you want me to call in Sid to have him help you dress?
Please. It takes us a while these days, you know.
Fine.
Mom, if I'm a good boy tonight, will you let me stay up for the whole party?
Well, we'll see. If you're a very, very, very good boy.
The Reardon house is 19th century, but I assure you there is nothing even remotely interesting about it. Ah, now the Luttrell house, there's a story for you. It was inhabited until the 20s by two elderly sisters, Moselle and Alice. One cold winter night, Moselle murdered her sister Alice in a quarrel over a suitor and stuffed her body into a trunk. When the neighbors asked after Alice, Moselle said she'd gone to Florida. A few years later, Moselle died and willed everything, the house and all of its furniture and contents, to the church. The church decided to auction everything off, all of the furniture, the contents, the trunk. You can imagine the Reverend's wife when he opened that trunk and found the remains of Alice. I understand her screams could be heard for miles.
Yes, but that is another article. Have you any interesting stories about the Reardon cottage?
What are you so interested in the Reardon house? It's dull, I told you. Very, very, very dull.
Oh, no. You see, I was in that house, and when I went in, I flipped. It has a worn charm. You know, if the Reardons hadn't bought that house, I might have.
Not if I'd been around, you wouldn't. No one would have ever bought that house.
Oh? You didn't want to sell it?
Absolutely not. An employee, or should I say a former employee, listed that house by mistake.
Forgive my ignorance of real estate practices, but why didn't you sell it? Is it a tax shelter?
Sentiment. That was the first house I ever bought, 29 years ago. But of course, you were a child then.
You flatter me.
I've always treasured that house. You might say that house was really my first love.
Well, how sweet. Keeping that house for so long when there must have been so many prospective buyers through the years.
You know, I somehow get the feeling that you are not really deeply interested in a story about Founder's Day. Now, what is it that you really want?
You're right. You've caught me, fair and square. And now I feel I must level with you. Sitting here, seeing you alone, I must confess that I have become much more interested in you than any dull history of Springfield. If I may, I would also take the liberty of telling you that I feel that you have a much more provocative history of your own to tell. There's a human interest story here, Susan. May I call you Susan?
Oh, please do by all means call me Susan.
I smell it. I've got it. Susan Piper's Springfield, an intimate memoir.
An intimate memoir. I love it. So few people know what really happens behind the for sale sign.
Blind fools.
Well, I do have an album with some clippings about me and the agency. Would you care to see it?
Love to.
Well, I'll bring it to you, shall I?
Yes, please, please. And hurry back. Thomas Anthony, Annabelle Reardon, 743 7th Street.
Just what the hell are you after, Mr. Reed?
My leg. I had a gunshot accident in San Rios, and I get these cramps, and I have to do these stretching exercises.
Oh, I see. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, you know, it really must be getting kind of late. I had scheduled another appointment about, 15 minutes after yours.
Oh, well, don't you think you could cancel that?
Well, I would like to, believe me, I really would if I could. But I can't. So perhaps we could continue this talk some other time.
Well, I would be delighted.
Well, good, yes, so would I. But perhaps later tonight.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry I'm not free tonight. I'm afraid I have to go to a party.
Well, not the Lewis party.
Yes, the Lewis party. Why?
Well, Susan, it seems as if we're fated for one another. I've been invited to that party, too, and we can continue our talk then.
Over drinks?
It is a date.
Well, I'll see you this evening, then, shall I?
Till then.
Till then.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you, Miss Piper. And your office later.
Hi, I'm Rick Bauer. I don't know if you, remember me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're Spaulding's friend. What you want?
I'm here because of Beth, all right? Now, look, I know you have a message for her from Lou Jack, and I want to know what it is.
Spaulding sent you, didn't he? You on his side.
Listen, I'm on nobody's side, okay? I just want to know what the truth is.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Philip told me that you went to the boarding house specifically to give Beth a message.
Spaulding did send you. Well, that's too bad, man, because I don't tell Spaulding flunkies nothing.
Listen to me. Philip did not send me, okay? Will you listen to me, please? Now, I'm here to try to help Beth. And the only way I can do that if you give me Lou Jack's message.
Forget it, man. Look, I'm through playing messenger. First Spaulding beats me up, and now this. Well, I'm taking care of myself from now on. And you can pass that on to Mr. Spaulding if you get my drift. Hey, God, take me back to my pad, man. The smelling here's getting to me.
No, wait!
I got it.
Really?
Yep.
What's in it?
Ta-da!
Ooh.
Clothes, looks like.
Oh, let me see this.
Come on. Clothes, clothes, clothes. Uh-huh. Some candlesticks. Look like much. Hate to blow my nose in that thing.
On what thing?
This. I know what the V stands for.
Victoria, probably. Well?
Well, what? Wow. That really looks nice.
Thank you. Can you believe how well it fits?
No. I also can't believe how hot it must be. We'll take it off for you, dye a heat stroke. But first, how about a kiss?
Damn. Hello. Hey, little brother, you all ready for the party tonight?
Yeah. Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
Good. Look, you want me to send a car over for you?
No, that's all right. I've already made the arrangements.
Okay, just make sure you're here by 7. Hey, did you tell Reeve you're gonna be a no-show over her party yet?
No, I'm waiting for the right moment. Did you make all the phone calls I told you to?
Yeah, my secretary's taking care of that right now.
Good. I hope it works.
It will. Don't worry about it. Hey, I just love to see the look on old Reeve's face.
Yeah, poor old Reva, huh?
Oh, wait, man, you gotta tell me what the message is. Please, you gotta tell me.
Look, I don't believe you, man. Why should I? Give me one good reason.
Because Lou Jack trusted you to give that message to Beth, right? So you went to the boarding house because you wanted to help him, because you're his friend. Well, I am best friend, and I want to help her. And we can work on this together. I can. We can. You just give me the message, and I'll give it directly to Beth.
Oh, man. Look, just send the chick to me, all right?
Hey, Galahads, let's move it. The house is on the hill. Boy, it's gonna be just like taking candy from a baby. Come on, don't just stand there like a bunch of bimbos. Let's go. Now, we ain't got all night.
We are not going with you, Darcy.
What?
You heard him. We ain't never going with you.
We're all quitting the gang, Darcy.
What's going on here?
Lujack talked to us, all right? You and Lucky are headed for Stir, and you ain't dragging us along.
Right. No way.
Should have known. Get him!
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dwett.